One of my favorite things, planting garlic. When is the best time to plant garlic? In the fall, after your first frost. That's the best time to plant garlic. So here we are, we're already in the fall, and let's do it together. So I have this corn patch, which is obviously long gone, and the stalks are just sitting here, but always remember that these stalks are not garbage. Those are nutrients for your garden. So I will show you what we do after we plant the garlic with these stalks. So I've prepared this area. I've taken the corn stalks out, and I've just done a light little, I don't want to dig or till because you don't want to kill the organisms and the bugs that are in there. So I just took my hoe and just did a light little touch on the surface, and now we're ready to plant the garlic. So planting garlic is extremely easy. You just take your bulb of garlic. Now make sure that you're planting garlic that's good for your zone. So I happen to be planting Siberian garlic because we're in a cold zone and it's very hardy. So just do some research on your garlic first. So all you do is take this bulb of garlic and you separate these beautiful little cloves. And I just toss the skin and everything on the garden because that's nutrients, right? So you have a top part of your garlic like this that has a little point, and you have a bottom part like this. This is where your root is going to grow. So you always plant this part down. So join me. So I actually had to go to the shed and get a little digger tool because at the farm, in the city house, we are very soft soil. But here at the farm, we have clay. So it's really, really hard. So I'm going to dig a little hole here with my little digger. I don't want to disturb the soil too much because I don't want to disturb the organisms that are in there. And I'm just going to put my garlic in there. You don't want to cover the end of it. Just sit it in there. I'll show you later, that you're not really covering the end of it. You still leave the tip. And I just randomly put them in the soil. There's no rhyme or reason with my garlic. I'm very random with them. I usually put them 4 to 6 inches apart, and I just put them all over the place. And that is all you do. So you're just taking a clove of garlic. This is the part that goes in the ground, not the pointy part. And you're just randomly, well, I'm random. I guess some people would put them in a row, but I'm very random with my garlic. And I just put it in there like that and cozy it up a little bit. So you can see that the little end is just peeking out of the ground. That's all you do. You don't put it all the way in. See the little end just peeking out? That's what you do. Just the little end. Cover that a little bit. And that's what your garlic looks like when you're planting it in the fall. See the little tip here? And like I said, I just randomly, space them about 4 to 6 inches apart in a little patch, and away you go. So you can see all of the garlic is planted. Just the little tips are pointing up. See? And again, I just did a random planting. But now what I'm going to do is all these corn stalks that I took out of the garden are awesome for keeping the garlic nice and cozy during the winter, and they also add some nutrients to the soil. So I'm going to take these corn stalks and I'm going to lay them on this little garlic patch. So you don't want to lay them too thick, just a little bit of a layering. And that is going to, see, they still have a lot of soil, so that's going to give nutrients, and the stalks are going to give nutrients as well. I don't want to layer them too thick because you want the light and the rain to get through. So I'm just going to layer them like that. And then I'm going to do a crisscross so that there's a nice little there's a nice little bed on top of the garlic to keep it warm during the winter, and also to you know, just give nutrients to the soil. You never get rid of these nice corn stalks. They make a lovely bed for the garlic to sleep in during the winter. So one of my favorite things is definitely planting garlic. I just love garlic, you know that. And it's not hard, it's so easy to grow. And we've got a nice little bed here going, and that's it. You'll see it in the spring. I'll take the corn cobs, the corn stalks off of there, and you'll see the garlic peeking up. One of my favorite things. You have a great day.